need you like the radio. You keep the beat alive. Gotta have you like the stereo. I need you in my life. Hey, you're my obsession. 'Cause baby, you're my melody so sweet. Hey, you're my obsession. Hey, you're my obsession.
How's you guys doing? Welcome. My intro's different today. Why did I decide out of all the days to do something different for my intro? I'm so out of it, man. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but it's okay. How y'all doing? Welcome back. We got a tasteful 5V5 1V1 DUELS for the day, boys. Last week, we couldn't do it. I failed you, boys. I failed all of you. I couldn't do 5v5 duels. But today, we're back. Today, we are back. We're going to be posting these up in a second here. I just got a message to take care of real quickly. But we are going to get these going. Man, last week was... I'm not going to get into it. I'm just not doing it. It was not fun. That's all I'm going to say. But we move on. We grow. We just recover. We figure out where to go next. We rise. Hold on, I'm trying to get the perfect song here. It was right, is that it? Is that the one I was having yesterday? Hold on. I want to make sure it's perfect. I'm gonna rewind just to make sure it's perfect. Dude, yesterday it was such a hype song. It was actually so hype. It was actually so good. I think we're good. And boys, we rise! We rise! Like a phoenix from them goddamn ashes, we rise! Oh, I need to get this louder in my ears. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Groups are gonna be listed up in LFG under Raid's Legacy. I don't know if Chicago's already got a group or if you need to join mine or whatever we're doing for the day. But we got these back up and running for the evening. Like a phoenix, we rise! Oh, it feels good to be back, boys. Yesterday was fantastic set of duels. I enjoyed them so much. Fairlin, I got you in here. Is it EU? Yesterday was EU. Today is NA. Today is a brand new day, boys. It is a brand new day. Yesterday, Fridays are EU. Saturdays is when we do these over on the NA. And today, I'm sorry to say, is Saturday, boys. Today is Saturday. Wait! It's Madara? Okay. There's the other group. Okay, cool. So this, I got one group. Chicago got the other. Cohen and Jordan mine. We need a couple more for this group and we're good to go, boys. We need a couple more. Not sure you two because I would actually play. Okay. Oh, man. We need a couple more bodies, though. We need a couple more bodies. Let's punch a message real quick. Holy. I got a lot of going on. Well, Guar, how you doing, man? Chicago fight before. Yeah, it's all good, my man. It's all good. We need 3 more. We need 3 more. We'll be good to go. Where is Boris around? Is Boris here today? Because normally Boris is a group. Is he in already? Hey, doing duels today? We back. I'm gonna see if Boris is down. And if he is down, he'll probably bring his homies. Is this Elden Ring music? This is Elden Ring music! This is the Elden Beast music! The final boss! 1 hour long! Exactly. It is so good. It is so good. It really puts you in a good mood, man. It really does. The only thing better than this song is, what's his name? God, hold on. The only thing better than that is that guy that yells, "Curse you, Baal! Curse you, Baal!" That's the only thing that's better, is that moment right in the DLC. That is the only thing that is better than this song. Only moment that is better. That whole line, the whole yelling, the entire thing is so good. Somebody edits that, yeah, it's so good. It is so good. It just gets you going, man. It is wild. How much gears I can go? Up to you. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Up to you. You, friend. We gathering homies. Is Flex around? Oh, hell yeah. What's up, Wicked 11? Hey, you want to join us? You want to join these? Yo, you're more than welcome to. We're gathering the boys together. We got one group in Chicago. We got a second one ready to go. Chicago. I was actually thinking of redoing. I usually listen to a bunch of NCS songs while we do duels, but I was thinking, what if I were to swap out that entire music mix with just a bunch of epic music from every game out there, from Elden Ring to, I don't know, maybe some of the best tracks of Dark Souls, Soulsborne games, other games out there, right? Just really just switch it up. I really want to do that. That had ring in the background for a sec. Oh man, yeah, dude, that game still lives rent free in my head. It's so goddamn good, so good, man. I might even be the play. Yeah, I might just switch. I do want to do something like that. It's just like I don't really put together all the tracks. I would need to find it because it'll be fun. I think it'll just be different, but it'll be really fun. It'll take me a while to compile like a list though. I was thinking like, man, what like, I really just wanted to get like a full list of game OST specifically. I think that'll be really fun. Oh yeah, Gwen, Lawrence Center. Yeah, exactly. I would need as many of you to send me like links so I can like compile them together and really put them in a playlist. This is kind of hard to find. Yeah. I would just need to like, I would need to go out of my way and look for all of the game songs that I feel like could be perfect in the background of 5V5 1V1 DUELS. I think it would be amazing, right? I think it'd be absolutely amazing. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be great. Who else do I invite? Sorry, I'm between a text that I haven't got to complete so far and like try to figure groups and stuff. Hey, wanna join 5V5 tonight? We back. And then I copyright game music. Most games music, no. Most game music, like Doom soundtrack, the entire thing of Doom, you can just play it in the background. Witcher in-game music, you can play all that in the background. Most in-game music, there's no like, technically like WoW music, right? Blizzard holds the rights, but why would Blizzard getting groups together? No. There we go. But like Blizzard technically owns the rights to all the WoW music, but they just have no reason to like start going around copyrighting anybody that, let's say, makes WoW videos or any real videos with the music in the background, right? When you have like Goldshire in, right? Or if you have like Hearthstone music or whatever, right? They don't really have a reason because it's like it's promotion for them in a way to some degree, and it's just, you know, Eliza P song. That's another one, dude. Hold on, that's another one I really got to go back to and re-listen through again. Eliza P is a fantastic game. I didn't play it, but I got to watch it, and it just feels like, okay, it was like, okay, there was a lot of hype for the game. It's like another take of Dark Souls, but can they make it their own? I thought they did a really good job. It's a different game. You know, it's like in between of this whole like Sekiro and Dark Souls and like the super aggro of like Bloodborne, but it's like it still is its own thing, you know what I mean? It's on PC, all good, don't worry about it, my man. Don't worry about it. But yeah. Yeah, and it's just, I think, I don't know, just there's so many great game soundtracks. I don't know, it'd just be fun to incorporate in the channel. Spyro the Magic Dragon, dude, that game was my childhood. When I was a wee lad, literally all the way back in communist Russia, dude. Wee lad. I didn't understand English. I didn't know what the hell Spyro was saying. I still played through all the games. There were barely any games I could find I think I played Spyro 1, Spyro 2. I know there's more Spyro games. I just don't know if I played any of them in specific order at that point. It was hard to beat as a kid, honestly. I remember beating like maybe one of them. I remember getting most of them like 75% of the way through, but I was just having a hard time beating it all the way to the end, man. I only think I really ever beat one of them. I don't know which one it was where Spyro is like you could skateboard as Spyro, but there's seriously one where you just go on half pipe skateboarding as Spyro. Whichever one that one is, I'm pretty sure that's the one I beat as a kid. That was my childhood. It was amazing. For Bugs Life was funky. I don't know if I can do movie music. Movie music is different than video game music. Okay, we need one more. Coolest Blue, Dragonflight Team, Dracthea. Oh, yo, I need more Dracthea mogs. Dracthea, I need to figure out like a way to use leather items on a rogue to try to like complete an actual set. Because I can do mogs outside of Dracthea, but in Dracthea it's a little harder. Who else do I invite, man? Who else do I get in? We need one more. We need Uno Mas. One is good soundtrack. That's fantastic. I'll need to listen to it. But it needs to be like something that's uncopyrighted, so game soundtracks usually are a safer bet. The only other way to know is like if I just try it. Yeah, exactly. Curse you, Bale. Yeah. Exactly. Curse you, Bale. It's so good. I'm gonna hear it and listen to the background. Curse you, Bale. It's so good! Oh my god. And it's even like a song. It's like just... Oh, you guys are missing a whole video part of it. My god. That's so good. Oh, thank god Chicago showed it to me, man. I can die happy now. We need one more, dude. We need one more. Uno Mas. Who do I invite? Does he join us? Potentially for a monthly roller? I need Caneric. Where's Caneric? If he's around. Caneric. Oh yeah, hold on. Hey, Dulcinate? Is he already in a group? Is Caneric already in? Flex. Where's Flex? I don't see Flex. Where is Flex? We need one more, boys, and we're good. We need one more. And we're ready to go. Dracta can actually be shamans. Surprisingly, no. I thought Dracta would be able to be shamans. Okay, Caneric is already in a group. That's awesome. We need one more. Jim right now? Okay, sounds good. So we just need on Mas. Who do I invite, dude? Is Lightblade on? Lightblade ain't on. I miss that guy. I miss that man. Mash, I kept inviting Mash, but it feels like every time I invite him, he's just like, maybe. But never really, never pops in. Does Squid wanna join? Hey, wanna join 5V5 Duels? I'll ask. Might as well, dude. Tezzeret? Vampire? No, doesn't join these. Nono's a PvE guy. Yeah, calm down. Dude, I'm having a good time. Honestly. Saturday and rest of Wednesday? Yeah, I feel it, dude. No, it's good. It's healthy, honestly. Told him dumb, but he doesn't listen to me. No, that's not dumb. Let him do his thing. Let him like take care of himself. Haven't been in these months. You want to join? You want to join back in? I don't know if there's Pharaohs on the other team, but you're more than welcome to. We're looking for one of Moss Man, and then we're good to go. We got 2 teams ready. Ah, dude, yeah. This specifically is like this song. This is a whole different vibe, man. Play monthly roller. Are you in? Yeah, I can get you in. I don't know if you're in the group or not. Unless it was Chicago, because I'm in the other group. I'm trying to like set that one up. How you doing, by the way, my guy? How you doing, my man? I'm in Chicago. Oh, okay. I see. I didn't know. I need one dude. I'm bummed. I should have been playing Shaman's Tower expansion. Shamans are real good. Even after the nerfs, they're still very good. Reflection on the age. In real life, I kind of been bleeding into the game. Yeah, but it's all probably for us. No, well, maybe, but no, I don't think so. Do I get Messiah? No, Messiah is chilling in a grim butthole. Good luck. Good luck. Does Exile join this? Miyaman? I don't remember, dude. I don't remember who's Isaiah. I don't remember anybody. Wait, Kargath, does he want to join? Hey, wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? See if Kargath is down, because if he is in, then we'll be good. But again, just try it. I think it'll be fine, man. I gotta play Rogue. Dude, you just gotta go all out. That's all you can do as a Rogue right now, is all out. You just go full damage. Subtlety, Assass, Outplay, you just go all damage. You can't play defensive. You can't get too many resets. You have to go all in. All in. You can't half-ass, you gotta go full ass on everything. Team Margaret right now, spread well. Any such chats? Yo, I feel that. I actually feel that. Enchants are still expensive. BM is a little strong. Black Arrows, proc rate needs a nerf, honestly. Dude, everybody's complaining about BM Hunter right now. It's wild. It is wild. I just was movie. Did you to the friend? Okay. As soon as we cap, I'll hit you up. Alright, cool. So Kargath is down, but he's doing stuff right now. We still need Onomaz, boys. We need one more. Does Kraken want to join? Hold on. Hey, wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Oh, there we go. Hockey? Yo, Hockey win. Let's go. Let's go, Hockey. All right, this group is ready. What do I make lead? I think I'm gonna make Boris lead. Boris, I'm gonna make you lead. Okay, team ready. We queue. I'm assuming Chicago, you're good to go on your end. All right, we go back to our normal mix that we usually listen to. Okay, I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's something I really want to put together. Just all the best of the best songs from just game soundtracks. That's what I want to put together. We'll just roll with what we normally got, but I do want to plan for something next week. I want to try. If I have time, I want to see if we can slap something together. Bracknell proof. Yeah, good. Alrighty, we're set. We're ready. Ready. Beautiful. Ryan spectator match. Boris and Chicago. We didn't get to play a lot of any games last week, boys. We didn't get to play a single one of them last week, mostly because of me. But today I want to make do with as many games as possible today, right? Get as many of them in here as we can, Have some fun, you know what I mean? I want to make sure we doing these over on NA. I don't want to miss out on you guys, man. I don't want to miss out on any of you. Especially with Black Arrow, you can prove it's like 4 times in a row. It doesn't really damage. Yeah, it is huge. It is very hard hitting ability. It is I'm glad that BM Dark Ranger in general is a good hero spec. I am glad that that's a thing, but I would like to see more regular PvP tuning. I feel like if they do any tuning in WoW, PvE, like eventually things gotta stabilize, right? A meta gotta become more stable. But PvP, I think needs to be regularly corrected because you just created Dark Ranger and you gotta be like, okay, you gotta look, see what's being played, because if everybody's rerolling one class, you don't want to see that. You don't want to be doing that. You know what I mean? I look at BM. Oh, look at BM. Yeah. Can you blame him? Dude? Alrighty, boys. Twitch. Got ourselves Team 1 together with my boy Conan. We got ourselves Epic Morales. We got ourselves Hockey win. I like this Gladiator, dude, this 300 set. I love it. I wish you had like a spear and a shield. Can we get that as a spec for Warrior at some point? Spear and a shield. We got us as Madara. We got ours Draenei. We got Madara. We got us a Demoniac. And first up, the BM Hunter skulking about. Wait, Goblin? Wait, why am I getting invited to Old Gods? Huh? Oh no, this could be bad. Downlight overall the team 2 is out and about. I like his Mog. Wait, that's a cool set. Hold on, this shoulders? What is those? What are those pieces? Epic Morales immediately starting off strong. Dawnlight with a Shield of Vengeance got himself a Blessing of Sanctity in case there's going to be any kind of CC on him, but he literally could not get to Morales. He's just getting eaten up by all those pets back there. It can blind them, and let's go for a bit of healing. Is Mirror the Pet's actually doing decent damage now? Because normally they're all about the kill command damage, right? When it comes to BM, pets themselves are kind of whatever. Only like Dasher Warlock pets or like maybe Unholy DK pets are like good on their own, but BM is all about mad damage actually, but Dawnlight, never mind. I'm just yapping out here while this Paladin ain't dealing with no yapping. Epic Morales got himself a bit of damage going up too, trying to see if he can escape. Got himself wall, turtle, a lot of defenses have been used. I think actually, no, it's not a wall. Turtle gives him a free wall, that's why. Turtle gives him a free wall, so he didn't overlap. But now the sank for Dawnlight, another stun into Morales, full wake of ashes, taking him out, hammers flying in. He got not a lot of options. It does go for a scatter last second, but he does get hammered down. That is a rough one to start out with. The Paladin went in all in, full commit. Everything was gonna get sent there, nothing held back, maybe not even a bubble. Blessing, he rotated everything he needed, and he's got a big hammer coming up back up too. With Conan going to be up next, charging in, and he's just trying to see if you can plink out of. Wait, does Judgment not give you? Oh, is it auto attack that's going to give you wings? Oh, it's auto attack that's going to give you wings, 100%. It's going to be full stun to Conan. Goes in for human racial. Oh, the hammers though, the hammers continue to fly. Full blasting of protection on a Dawnlight though. Is just trying to see if he can get his way around Conan the Barbarian. Trying to go for a blind. Big lead by the Warrior while immunity is up. Dawnlight trying to see if he can take him down. Unless he gets a Wake of Ashes here, Conan could potentially still recover. Stun. Blessing of Sanctity is huge for that. Got the range damage though. Unless Conan can reconnect, he can't heal. He just needs to stay away and just blink him away. That's exactly what the Paladin is going to do. Once he got far enough away from the Warrior, if you don't have a way to charge or leap to reconnect, it just might be lights. Madara going to be up next as a Demonology Warlock. Got it, the pet Gloomhound. She could send out his main pet over at Dawnlight. As long as he's able to just keep the pets over there back behind the pillar with Dawnlight and just let the pets do work. I think, yeah. But I'm seeing a Gloomhound. You could just send the pets at the guy, right? Like if you target and do pet attack and then just start running. Gonna reload again. All good, all good. No worries. Yeah. No worries. Actually, he's gonna back up instead. Actually, just gonna back up, retreat, trying to make sure he's playing around his pillar as best as humanly possible. But do you have a proper? I'm actually surprised he's just not sending in the pets. And that's gonna be all the pets stunned up. Well, burst wall out of the Warlock immediately. This is a good opportunity to potentially make someone off of that wall. Searing Glare, you can still summon pets. You don't get blinded by summoning pets. I think though the Felguard might have missed a swing. He does go in for one swing. Shield of Vengeance out for Dawnlight. Madara is still perfectly all good. He's got himself the Tyrant, big Overlord, everything available. Hammers out flying. That Fellord still getting a lot of value. Trying to go for big castles. It was both an Overlord and a Shibara summoned up, or Chaos Mother summoned up at the same time. So he's got a lot of demons, stunning all of them. Big Tyrant. That's actually one of his main demons cleaved down. Hold on. He's made Felguard get cleaved down. That thing actually got focused down. That or he just died to cleave. Or is that a summon Felguard? That might have been a summon, actually. I swear to God, I saw a Felguard there on the floor. I swear. Big Pit Lord is available. Lay on hands for Dawnlight. He doesn't have anything left. He just needs to find a way to lock down Madara. Trying to go with a Searing Glare. Aggressive use of the Searing Glare. You can still summon pets, however. That's the best you can do right now. But you gotta get CC. Mobility is huge. You gotta get it on CC. Big Ruination. Stun instead of it. Dawnlight is still kind of low in health. Madara just needs to find a way to live. Does he have an Axe Toss? Anything at all? Lay Trinket. That's if Overfeed joins in, but it doesn't matter at that point. My goodness, hockey! Second to last over for the team one as the Paladin still just holds strong. I didn't realize he still had a trinket. He said it so late. Maybe he thought, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Never mind, I'm not fine. At that point, it's like, at that point, you would rather just use a trinket. Better than not using a trinket at all. Am I right? Might as well. As Dawnlight backing up behind the pillar, we're hitting the 5-minute mark, dampening slowly, starting to creep up little by little. This is gonna get rougher and rougher for Hockey as well as Dawnlight, who's out of options. Maybe has Lay on Hands. I don't even know if Lay on Hands is available for him. Blessing of Protection on a Hockey though. Did he mean to place Blessing or Protection? Because it looks like he's retreating as if like, oh wait, I made a mistake. Let me reset. Let me reset. Maybe. Wait a minute. Yeah, as a paladin, I guess technically Mystic Protection sometimes works against another red paladin, but they just do so much Holy Strike damage. It's just better to go for Blessing of Saint. The majority of that hard-hitting abilities are just going to be pure Holy. But Holy Strike, I mean, it's just going to pass right through you anyway, right? But a huge portion of it is Holy, so at least you'll be able to immune part of it. Bubble out for Hockey. Try to see if you can reverse it on a Dawnlight. Dawnlight maybe has Lay on Hands, at least based on UI. I can't tell. He has Shield of Vengeance, but Hockey did just use up all his immunities. And Dawnlight, you just continue to hammer him. Wings available. Hockey with a bit of Shield of Vengeance. Dawnlight respecting that Shield of Vengeance while backing up out of there for just a second. Try to see if he can break past it. Hockey does get the shield to explode next to the guy. I don't know if Hockey has a Lay on Hands. If he does, he may want to use it. He's got himself lots of range damage, but he's playing super safe, trying to keep his distance. Stun to follow. Hockey does not have an answer. I think it's just big hammer coming down. Once you get that low, there's just not much you can really do. With Demoniac going to be up next. Sap onto Dawnlight. He's just playing the Drago. Look at that drag. Actually, with the shoulder, that matches the set. Wait, that matches his armor so well. Like, actually, really well. Stun onto Dawnlight. You just have the damage. As a sub-rogue, you should be able to plunder everything for it, right? Full burst, full combo, non-stop. Continue to hammer him. Dawnlight with a quick stun. Demoniac getting kind of low. As long as you got to cheat down Cloak of Shadows, Blessing of Saint, you're not going to get stunned. He just DR'd you completely. Blind, that is going to be Blessing of Saint. Or not. Or not. Oh. No bubble. Bob coming up very soon. So for Demoniac, you better be very careful. I don't know if you can kill him in like 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds. No. He just needs an escape. Can you knock him back? Does that go through Bob? The evoker knockback ability? Because it is a useful ability. Faint out of the rogue, does get stunned up again. Trinket follows, the wings are out for Dawnlight. The Rogue does go in for a quick reset. Sipping up right after. And he is dotted, however. Dawnlight is right next to him. Does catch a quick reset, quick sap. Another go. Full burst, Shadow Blades, everything available. Is it going to be enough though? Try to have a go. Another cheap shot. It's over. It is over. Blessing of Saint, it is over. With Fairlin trying to see if he can deny Demoniac a reset. Demoniac kind of stuck out here with a smoke bomb. Does reset behind the pillar as Fairlin backs up and burns a global on and abyss. But Demoniac has the sprint just to get himself a bit of a reset. Fairlin is going to have to play the long game here. And so will Demoniac. I think he just needs to find a way. How does he even do this here? He doesn't have advantage. He doesn't have. Maybe he can press evasion if he's playing, since he's playing Death Stalker. He might have that one PvP, not PvP talent, but a Deathstalker talent where evasion grants magic damage reduction, while Cloak grants physical damage reduction. Right? It's like a bonus. Look at that dance. Look at that thing go. Look at that thing go. I kind of like the way that Drakthir's stealth around, by the way. I like the way they skulk around. I like it. It's like full-on, like, crouch. Full-on crouch animation. I'm a big fan of it. As I got a full another go. What is that sippy cup, by the way? It's like floating in midair. Anybody see that? It's fairly getting trucked right now. One kick for Demoniac at the very least would be able to shut down a lot of the bursts. Does he have mobility? Does not. Into a touch of Magi. Try to see if he can back up out of there behind the pillar. Taking a bit of damage for Fairlane. He's in a decent spot. At the very least, Demoniac could not get himself an easy reset. That goes an invocation. He still has himself full actual burst for a little bit later, but with Demoniac coming back with some cooldowns, immediate Icebuck Arrow Fairlane was not really ready, was not prepared to really stop the rogue. And at this higher dampening, I think losing out on health would be pretty rough, honestly. What's up, MP? How you doing, my man? To burn out, to be trying real hard. I'll good, man. I'll good. The Demoniac, he's the one trying out here, man. He's gonna be trying hard. He's the only rogue. He's the last one left on his team. He's gonna have to find a way around it. Does go for a step. I think Fairlane did get him out of cell technically with an explode. It's gonna be a knockup, has a step ready for it. It's gonna be Trinket out of Fairlane. You Trinket him Blink? Or is that Trinket Shimmer? Might have been Trinket Shimmer. I think this might have been it. One kick, that's it. I think it's over. He just has to walk away. He literally got you dotted. I think he just knows that you're just dead, right? I think he knows. Invis just to invis for the rupture DR? Just a DR or rupture? First aid? It broke. Hold on, are you dead? Shield. He's not out. Demoniac, the thing is, if he goes in here, he knows that whoever is on team 2 is going to be able to rush him. So he's got to like kill and then back up out of it immediately. And it's going to be war. Oh, this man is back. He is back. Oh, look at that. Blade Flurry. Trying to see if he can get him. Almost got Demoniac with a Blade Flurry there. Hold on a second. Oh, he's going in. Look at him. He's just going in. Stealth up, sprinting around. Are you a trickster or are you fate bound? Because if you're fate bound, that double, actually quad grapple is so fun. So fun. It's so good. It's so good. As they're both next to each other, dude, every time I see rogues walking in front of the eyes as one gets behind the other, I'm just like, oh, somebody's gonna get found. Someone's gonna get caught. Look, they're so close to each other. As a rogue, I panic because I'm like, this is a nightmare situation. I don't want to be next to another rogue. The only way I want to be is like see him in front of me, or better yet, just out of stealth, but just like, oh my god. There's nothing more nerve-wracking than when you hear that stealth sound and there's no one next to you. You know that they're there. You just can't see them, and it's like, I don't like this. Both eyes are available. One of them could technically pick it up. Technically, both of them are in a great spot for a proper 1v1 here. War has everything. Demonic picking up the eye. Smoke bomb in order to give himself a bit of cover. Does get War out. Is going to be still cheap shot either way. Trinkets. Aggressive usage of a trinket. As War is playing the trickster. Big killing spree with a cloak of shadows for Demoniac. Got himself cloak and evasion there. Cheap shot. Take a little bit of damage. Oh, massive damage with the pistols and between the eyes. Demoniac may need to escape. He vanishes. Stand next to War. He doesn't want to let him go anywhere. Blinds him. Trying to see if he can get a trinket out of the guy. I don't know if he'll be able to though. War also got a disarm. Man, pistols. He's just not going to let you go anywhere. Kidney. He could trinket. For Demoniac, this is... I don't know how you win this. I don't know how you win this unless you just sap him right now. You got a dance sap? You can't. You can't. Knock him back, maybe? No. The Outlaw Rogue. Oh, Dawnlight was 4, by the way. My goodness, the Paladinos. Oh, man. Yeah. Dude, chat, I do agree with you. I hear this all the time. Like, man, rogues are the problem in PvP. Yeah, let's ignore the Paladin of the 4, right? I'm just saying. They're good, too. They're really, really good, too. Let's get another one going. Boris, as well as Chicago, let me know when you guys are ready. We'll get another one going. What are you doing in A's? I abandoned last week. Taco, we're back in an A. Last week, yes. Last week I was a sad man. I couldn't do it. I wasn't strong enough. I was weak. But that is not the man I was. We are not the decisions. We are who we want to be at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Forgot outlets to hooks right there. Dude, it's crazy. Double hook, yeah. No step though, so you can play around it, but yeah, no hook. It's crazy. Speaking about hook, let's get the hook point. We're back though, Taco. We are back, and we're gonna go back to doing duels on NA. I gotta get the fan going in a second because it's gonna get warm in my room. Actually, it makes me wonder if the AC is off again because my AC has been going off randomly, sporadically. But yeah, let's give this another go. Yeah. Here we are. Here we are. Oh, man. Let's save that, right? Beautiful. First one of the day. As long as we aren't putting 7 rogues in one round like yesterday. Come on, dude. There's more warriors than rogues in a single round. What do you mean? Kraken had a team full of warriors, but like one guy for a couple of matches. What do you mean? I don't do this on purpose either. Like when there's 7 rogues, it's not on me to put that bad juju on my head. You know? Switch. 3v4. True. Got ourselves War on the team too. We got ourselves Faye over the monthly roller. I'm a fan of this set. Fair and gonna be first up in the back. We got ourselves the beautiful Chicago as well as Don. I really like this dude's mog. I actually like it a lot. Look at that thing. I like the sword too. Is that Kata? That's a 2-hander? I honestly thought it was a 1-hander. Epic Morale is going to be first up versus Fairland. Probably not the best matchup for a mage. Normally mages detest having to duel hunters. Immediate touch of the match on Epic Morales does go for a knockout. Fairland trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a reposition. Trying to go for whatever channel. I don't even know what they were trying to channel. Was that Evo? Was that missiles? I'm not even sure, but having to back up out of there as Morales got himself a good opener with the pets, able to get a bit of damage. Fairly just getting actually bit up by these pets by quite a bit. Alter, was that Alter? It was an Alter. Full burst out for Epic. He's got himself all the pets in the world. Fairly just trying to see if he can delay damage taken. Go! Locked out on Arcane though! Locked out on Arcane! Oh no! I think he was trying to alter. I think his focus was straight up just like, I'm an alter. And it was like, wait, I can't alter. I'm spamming my alter button. Your brain is still on the alter. You didn't like ice block. It takes a second for my brain to shift. Like, I'm like, okay, it was my evasion. Let's spam an evasion. Or even if I have a vanish, I'm just like, I'm still like tunnel vision of my evasion. My God. Yeah, if you get him locked down in arcade, that could be rough. Epic Morales having to go for a reset as we're just blasting him out with a pistol. He's just charging back. And look at this Robin Hood set he's got going on. Trying to deal with all these pets. He's got himself the Trickster playstyle, a little bit extra additional damage. George Morales got himself the full, what is it? The big charge, the big dispatch into a full kill spree. Into just a full killing spree. Pins and needles from every angle, stabbing at the man from every side. It's going to be a trigger for where as he gets stunned up. Future follow him. It's going to locking him down blind. It is very short disarm where it can go. Actually, I was going to say you can't go anywhere. It didn't look like you had chain on you, but apparently you still were tethered to the spear. As he does burn a cloak of shadows, as it does burn a vanish, quite a bit of defense is committed, but does get out of there. Monk's in above to 100% damage HP. Talker Powder is like, yo, Monk's in above 200% more damage and HP. Yes, yes. But Chicago roll 2 here, like last again. Oh no. Oh no. You guys could almost cheat. Actually, don't cheat. Actually, it's up to you. Whatever you decide to do with your teams. As Word backs up out as Conan goes in. Blade Stormin. He has got himself second with recovery though, so if Word isn't careful, if he's not constantly there harassing the guy with pistol shots from a distance, he just gotta catch resets. Leap out for Conan. That's actually not a bad place to be in. If you're not on top of him doing damage, at least just pistoling from a distance can be helpful. Big shields for Conan, actually big healing. Stun to follow, but Red is able to go for evasion, get that flashing blade in there, strike him with an unseen hidden blade as Hockey is gonna be up next. Ooh. Oh wait, that looks sick. Hold on. Oh, if you stop, I know he's not standing still, so you can like try to figure out his way around the rogue. But that helmet that set looks sick. Oh, that looks so good. I love those helms, man. The what are they called? The Stalker helms, I think it is. They're so good with that mask. Ah, I need to make a Jack of Blades. I played way too much Fable in my childhood to not make a Jack of Blades. Oh, I have to. Hockey trying to see if we keep the rogue out of stealth in the light, away from the shadows, away from whatever may soothe his wounds, whatever, away from that soothing darkness, literally, because there's a talent called Soothing Darkness. I also hate how people stand up on the mountain to get sapped. Like cheap shot works fine, but sap is weird. I don't know, man. We're trying to get some damage on the Hockey. He's going to be disarmed after as he goes in for full burst. He can still hammer. He can hammer. Technically, those damage he does while he disarmed technically is a little bit less when you lose the weapon, but it doesn't mean you stop being able to hit him with your weapon. Paladins don't really need a weapon, honestly. Don't need a weapon at all. Hockey with a bubble, that's a pretty big force out for War. He just needs to find a way to escape. He's got grapples. He's got so much mobility with the double grapples and the fact that he gets cooldown reduction. As long as he can escape Hockey behind the pillar, look at that mobility. He just went from one side of the arena to the other. He just moved to another zip code in a single global. It is wild. As Hockey tried to see if he could get on top of the man, stun to follow, got him some full Wake of Ashes, big damage, wreck with a Searing Glare, trying to make that damage roll on him. It's a full burst, full, everything is available. As Whir got himself a kidney shot onto Hockey for a second. Shield of Vengeance, he's got himself a pistol shot from a distance. He's just gonna poke behind the pillar just to hit him with that between the eyes, break the shield. It is already disarmed onto Hockey. Hockey does have Blessing of Protection. So at the very least, he's still got himself a couple of ways to deal with the rogue, especially with rogue doing mostly physical damage. Lockdown, stun, trinket, short blind, as we're trying to see if he can find his way out of this situation. Full hammers down, killing spree to follow. Hockey takes a lot of damage with a lay on hands to keep himself alive. Blessing of Protection still available for this paladin, and for Whir, it looks like he was able to tussle back and forth with Hockey. He's able to survive for a while, but it's just way too many defenses for him to deal with. First aid, helping him potentially equalize this. Hockey mounting up immediately, and We're at the very least is in a decent spot when it comes to health, at least better than where it was. I picked up by the paladin. He no longer is gonna be playing the long game. He wants to see if he can end it here as sap, but We're does go for a strike with a stun immediately. Hammer of Justice locking him down. Short blind, he can get so many of these blinds, man. It's crazy. Get a shot, full burst. Does he have another kill spree? Big kill spree. Shield of Vengeance, that's not gonna feel that good. He's just gonna back up out of there. Disarm and cloak shadows are available. At some point, I think Worm might just need to commit. He got our drone rush coming up. At some point, I think he might just want to commit with a cloak, with a disarm, with everything. He got evasion coming up too. Blessing of Protection, Cloak of Shadows. He can't really do much, but I think after this Bob, he might just have to get in. He might have to just get in there and just commit. I don't know. There's not too. He's running out of options as to like what would give him win condition. I think he just needs to go in and commit. Just all in damage. You have a way to break out of a stun. You have an evasion for the next go. You just have to commit and just stay in. Not popping a trinket. Staying in. Searing Glare. That's not a great spot to be in. But he's trying to see if he can maybe outlast it. A drone rush still is technically active. Caught himself a reset. And then while in stealth, the drone rush still continues on. At least he's got himself a go. Hold on. Hockey out of options. He just got wall, but it might not be enough. It's still full damage. Wings out for Hockey. Trying to see if he gets some kind of a go. Where just needs to stay in and end this right now. Blind out to Hockey is going in for the cast kidney. He has no answer. I think it's over. Stun. He technically has a trinket. Does go for the trinket. Range pistol shot. He just needs to break past the Shield of Vengeance. And he has him. He could just disarm and just go in. Or potentially grapple in and kick. That is an option, trying to catch a re-stealth, I think. As Hockey looking for that recovery, desperately trying to come back with his health. But at 37% dampening, it's not enough. It's just not enough. The Rogue kept it there the entire time. It wasn't enough. The Rogue would not give up. He went through Bubble, Lay on Hands, a Blessing of Protection, every cooldown. It was a hard-fought match, 38% dampening. Madara got himself full set of, at least basic set of pets. Between the Gloomhound and the, what is it, Felguard. It's quite a bit to work with. Quite a bit. As he got himself first aid, the basic first aid. Oh man, was the team on orders for exactly plus exactly. How you doing, by the way, my guy? Stun for stun, Madara, and we're just trading. Quick kick onto Madara. He needs to get to a mortal fall at some point to get a setup. Where is going to eat a lot of damage from these pets. He could evasion them and may just want to evasion all these pets. He may just want to evasion them. Honestly. Actually, I think it's worth evasioning because you only got 20% DR. That's a full Tyrant. If you can escape that Tyrant, this is where you need to invis. As you get it blasted and surrounded, you need to find a way to live these pets. You may just need to evasion all these pets, honestly. It's a lot of damage you're going to take because the Tyrant doesn't even matter. All the pets getting buffed up by the Tyrant matters. Got himself enough combo points to get his advantage back up. That's what he was doing. He literally started attacking the Felguard just to get through as many combo point build and spent to get advantage back quicker, just so he can get himself a reset. Against all those pets with powered up by the Tyrant, it is not worth fighting those pets. It is not worth fighting them as a rogue. Shadow Fury, imagine if you just head over there. Even Word just backed out of it completely. Is just trying to see if he can go for grapple hook. Big first aid. If Madara ain't careful, hold on, that's a first aid. He's getting a lot of healing out of it. Decent bit of recovery. 47% dampening. You got to be able to punish the rogue with the go for resets like that. Axos for cheap shot. It's going to be a human racial out of war. It is very, very pretty. It could potentially be bad for him because now he doesn't have any outs. Mortal into a fear. He got fully locked down by the Warlock with full set of pets as he got himself another Tyrant. Full burst damage. Get the shot onto Madara. Do you have enough damage though? Madara can just wall us. He does go for the port by the looks of it. He does go for the port. Just back behind the pillar. Word does not have advantage here. He needs to get advantage back up to evade those pets while the Tyrant is out. He just doesn't have a lot of health to work with. I think he just might die here. That is a claw and shadows from the Gloomhound. So he's still dotted. He's not going to be able to say unless he's not dotted. I honestly thought the Gloomhound, every time it hits you, or yeah, I thought it would just put a dot on you, but I guess I'm wrong. He does get himself a quick hits onto Madara. Just try to be very careful with that main pet. I honestly might just go for first aid. He does go for recovery. He just go literally for full recovery with that first aid. Looking for a full re-heal. If Madara is not careful, he needs to make sure the pet is on word the entire time. At all times. Stun. Axe toss trade. Gloomhound. You do blind it. It's still got a Gloomhound either way. It looked like you blinded the cast. Fell Lord dropping down. Axos, all the pets are up. Killing Spirit to follow. Madara still hits it with a fear. Does get the kick on the fear. I think maybe just stay in. I think you might just have to. Oh, but the pets. Oh, no. The pets. Oh, dude. Look at him. He's just walking out of there. Just, you know what? I'm just going to waddle out of there. I'm all good. The pets, man. The pets. The pets are the toughest part for Rogue to deal with, to be honest. Like, to be fair, that is the toughest part. Because as soon as you get those pets out, that's it. Like, unless you can just, like, deal with the pets or kill the Warlock before they kill you. It's a DPS race, basically. Wall out from Madara. And Chicago is going to be up next to him. Did you get Trunk? Oh, you got the soul captured. That's what it was. Ripping the soul out of her body. Moderate getting locked down with a Sunder. Back-to-back Sunders. Back-to-back Thunders. Wait, you're not playing the Tempest anymore. You're playing the Totemic. That's just gets random Sunders. It's just from level ashes. Playing the Elemental Enhancement. Shamancement. The Elementalist Enhancement is going to be a quick Shadow Strike by the Rogue. Chicago does have a wall for this one. But the question is, does he have enough survivability? Looks like he's lagging a little bit. That is super unfortunate. Hopefully he can stabilize, dropping down all the totems with a full bloodless, everything available. Demoniac with a Cloak of Shadows. There's nothing you can do at that point. You can't stop the Rogue. You can't sunder him. You can't do none of that. Dawnlight is going to be up next versus Demoniac. And it's again a Rogue holding the fort here. It was we're holding the fort for Team 2, and now is Demoniac trying to see if he can hold the fort against not only a Paladin, which is not an amazing matchup, but then also there's a Warrior. Dawnlight, immediate Trinket, immediate stun. Trinket out for Demoniac with a blind, looking for a bit of a reset. As long as Dawnlight, the Dawnlight Hammer playstyle is a strong one. I actually think the Dawnlight and the Herald of the Sun playstyle would have been even more terrifying for Rogue, to be honest. No joke. I actually think that would have been much tougher to play. Looks like the knockback does not work while you're blinded. Now we know for sure. I will wonder that, like, will the knockback work if you're blinded, but if you're blound. you can't knock when you're blound. Got it. Understood. The Demoniac got himself. What does he have actually? Evasion, no cloaks, though, no vanish. He could maybe use evasion to at least force some cooldowns out of Dawnlight. He still has Bob, he still has Bubble, he still has everything. I think all you can do is force as much as you can and hopefully maybe catch yourself a reset. That's about all I can think of. Bob immediately, so at least I think for Dawnlight it's just more of a safety play for Bob, just to make sure he can get full damage of Demoniac. Does have evasion, but he can't escape him. He really can't. He can't even punish him because that Bob and Bubble no longer share Forbearance ZR. Because you can use Bubble even while you have Forbearance, so you can't really punish that Bob anymore, which is a little tough. Stun, he does have a wall, Bubble. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Actually nothing you can do. He just got outs, and there's just no way for you to be able to, like, play around those outs. Smoke bomb for a second. At the very least, Demoniac trying to see if he can live it. I don't know if he's got bandages or anything. If he got first aid, he might be able to go behind the pillar, first aid as much as possible, and just maybe catch a reset with Dawn. Maybe. But the Pally's on the move. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know how. I don't think it's a win condition here. He does have a cloak. He has a trick put up very soon, so maybe he might be able to do those. He no longer has to deal with immunities, and he's going in. Cloak is available, so if he pre-cloaks his go, I think he might be all right. He might need to pre-cloak it though. He can't get stunned. Dawnlight with the defensive. He just needs to end this right here, right now. Vanish out for Demonic in case there's going to be a stun. You do have a trinket for the next go. Kicking him right here on light would be huge. Kicking him there would also be huge though. Or maybe he's just gonna wait until Shadow Blades and everything. Dawnlight has a trinket, so does Demoniac. He might just have to all in, but I don't know if he'll be able to all in. Lay on hands just to recover completely. Yeah, look at that. Lay on hands just to completely recover. Demoniac needs to make sure his whole go is airtight. Airtight. It has to be airtight. Shadow Blades, everything is available. Trinket, gotta be immediately Trinket. Stun right after. You have to just continue to go. Full burst out of the Pally. You got a lot of burst yourself too. Blessing is saying Bubble looks like you're blinded before the Blessing is saying. That Blessing is saying does nothing for blind. Dawnlight is low on health. He doesn't have a stun anymore. He doesn't have wings. He doesn't have a stun. I think you just go in. I think you commit. I think you need to go in and commit. You just gotta end it. I think it's over. Wait, he gave up. He actually gave up. He actually just gave up. He surrendered. He actually surrendered. He surrendered. There it is. He surrendered. Holy. I think he realized, yeah, there's actually no win condition. I lost. You still got one more. You still got one more. That one goes to the Rogue. How can I participate? I can get you in the group as soon as we got a spot, my guy. As we got a sap, flavor of the month we roll. It's a question, the heck can he do it? Can he do this here? Again, I hate how they're standing up. Great mount, by the way, but I hate how people stand up when you get sapped. Stun immediately onto Demoniac, that evasion does nothing while stunned. Parry up to fall for Flavor of the Month. He just knows he needs to play defensively here because there's just way too much damage going out. Smoke Bomb, he can't really escape it. Knock back, maybe step. Demolish, this is over, it's over. Oh, Vanish! Hold on, Vanish last second on the cheat death. The Vanish last second. Are you still all bleeding? You still all bled up? I think it's over. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, these rogues! Oh man, these rogues. I feel like you guys are about to get us nerfed again. I'm just saying. You guys are about to get old rogues nerfed again. I'm just saying. Just got bored. I feel that. Yeah, well, I don't know if there was actually a way for you to win that. It just didn't seem like you have TDs, but I have no idea. Like maybe you had a plan. Maybe I missed something. Let's get another one going, boys. Yeah. Uno más. That was a long one. I was like, hey, boys, I want to play more games. I didn't expect for it to be longer games, but it works out, right? No. I don't have a DR. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, unless my cooldowns are not tracked properly, it might be one of those where it's like, to me, it looked like it was like, wait, hold on. I think it's win condition. Still ready? Awesome. I thought you actually were able to live long enough to create a win condition. Hard fought battle though. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe the UI doesn't give me all the info. Very, very possible. Very possible. Who knows? Chicago, let me know when you're ready. Or if you need more bodies, let me know too. If Chicago needs more, we could probably get MP in there as well. That could work. Possibly. That could work. Next one is last one for me. Sounds good, my man. Sounds good. Hold on, boys. I can't type. I can't spell. I'm getting old, dude. I'm getting old. What should I say? Ready. Beautiful. We're in. We're in. We do Rook. Next Griff candidate too, dude. Griff has been an absolute just like in a mood. This whole Rogue nerfs have really put that man in a mood. And not a good one. Yeah, the Rogue is down. Like, I have a lot of homies that play Rogue, right? Just, you know, I run a YouTube channel. I mostly play Rogue. I have a lot of guides for Rogues, right? I've been playing Rogue forever. So I made a lot of homies that play Rogue. And like, it's pretty well known that, man, Rogues have been getting like nerfed again and again and again and again. And it's just like, all Rogues have been doing is just, at least in PvP, it's like adjust. That's all Rogues have done is just adjust. Rogue adjust when it comes to PvP. They've been crazy, man. They've been crazy. Alright, both of you guys are ready. Hopefully it'll send though. Hopefully it'll send. The other guy on our team was playing much like Griff. No, I don't think you can anymore. You can't play resets anymore. You just can't. With 2 grounds, forgot the name, kind of red. Or oh, okay, we can. After this one. After this one. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can do that one. Oh, you want to go for the dogs? It's like, no, can we do Blade's Edge? It's like, can we do the bridge? And I'm like, you mean... Oh, okay, I know what you mean. You mean Blade's Edge. I think it's like, I want a knock. I'm a rogue. I want to have a knock. I want to use it. I want to play with it. We can do one Blade's Edge. I'm down. Normally, people are like, no, never do Blade's Edge. But it's like, if it's a request for Blade's Edge, I'll do it. I'll do it. If you request a Blade's Edge, I give you a Blade's Edge. Man. 2 hot spots open after this. Okay. Sounds good. I should have eaten, by the way. I'm starving. This is the worst. I'm the worst myself, man. I am the worst. I don't remember if I saved that one. The worst part is I don't ever remember if I saved the audio clip. It's the worst having to pull it from stream. Just having audio be separated is so much nicer. Just here, my complaint. Switch. Is this first up? Is it going to be Epic Morales again? Oh my goodness, with Flavor of the Month. Oh no, wait, his name is fitting perfectly because Epic. Actually, I think he's had a BM for Hunter for a while, but they're good now. Turtle Shell off of that stun actually got him some pretty decent lockdown. At least he's really able to bunker down at a pretty good time, just sending the pets, letting him roll as it's going to be Flavor. Trying to see if he can just pick off these pets little by little. It's getting surrounded though. It's just a lot of pets, an entire zoo. But look at the pet damage. It's a bit of damage, passive damage, but it's definitely not as threatening as if a hunter has kill command and it's constantly pelting you with those kill commands while in line of sight. So as long as a hunter cannot see you, the pets are gonna do a little bit of damage, but they're not that. Oh, you actually killed one. You actually killed one. Is that an actual one or is that a summon one? Full demolish out for Flavor, but he does go in for a quick scatter into a diamond trap. Free revive pet actually does get a full revive pet. Mad burst out of Flavor though. Trying to see if he can end the duel. Does get rooted for a moment, leaping away into a full silence, as well as a bit of a DR. More pets were able to just run up on him really quickly. Just a few kill commands gets those pets going and you get the pets buffed up. But as soon as the hunter does not have line of sight of you, he can't ramp up those pets. He can't get him in a battle condition. That's done, however. He's got the angle. Stormbolt trying to see if he can end it. Does he have enough? Cool Colossus with a Blaze Storm. Backing up out of there. Quick charge to reconnect. And a big old, I think it was an execute or just a mortal strike. Just a heavy mortal strike. Taking him out. My God. Oh, man. He got us some first aid for a quick resetty. As Motherboard is going to be up next as a warlock, trying to see if he has some go. I think as a warlock, I think you win against warriors in most cases, right? Pretty sure. Who knows though, honestly. I want to say yes. I want to say with Kragar on EU and how often he plays, man. Like, I feel like for warriors, I kind of miss when they were just absolute monsters. Like, what was it in Shadowlands, or what was it like? Dragonflight, one arms warrior with just like a live god McGee, actually really solid dual spec. I feel like you either have to play arms and go for a Giga Dam and catch resets with second wind, which is tough sometimes, or you have to play Fury and go like super bloodthirst spacey, just to heal as much as possible. Ever since they removed that one sound for Fury Warrior though, where you could charge and that makes your bloodthirst heal for more, I feel like that's why Fury Warriors have just like not been able to really heal as much. Because they used to be literally heal gods themselves. Moderate just scaring the man with a puppy dog. He just literally setting out a little puppy dog over there like, yo, you would like the Gloomhound? He's like, I don't want to hang out with him. He's literally avoiding the pets, just mostly focusing on Moderate, but he'd rather be nowhere near the pets. Big Fat Lord coming down, all this other pets and everything. Moderate getting hit with the fear. I'm switching the wrong person. Oh wait, I'm messing up so badly. What is happening? Is it going to be a full wall, full burst? Favor of the Month just goes in, gets some cooldowns, backs up out of there. Gloomhound is out. You could potentially go for a proper Tyrant. All those pets are empowered, so that puts some pressure onto Flavor. Plus, you have, let's say, Doomlord around the corner. And that thing is going to do a decent bit of damage. He's just surrounded. Trying to see if we can just walk him in there, but he's just trying to see if we can back up out. Parry to follow. Does get Axe Toss with a full Dreadstalkers. At some point, you might just want to port, maybe get yourself a full Tyrant, just so the pets... I mean, once the pets are behind the pillar, and they're attacking him, you can just let those pets run wild and just tire them up, and there's just not much they can really do. You do have to be very careful with the Felguard because he's focusing that thing down. He's taking a bit of damage, but he's focusing down the Felguard as much as humanly possible. Are you making it windy here, Chicago? Just see wind showing up constantly. It's really windy. There's a good chance you guys probably don't hear the sound of the Shaman raid buff bakes, but it does make a sound. It's really windy. Port out for Madara. As Flavor at least is able to force the Warlock back, he's still focusing down on the Felguard. I swear to you, eventually the Felguard is going to be toppling, and I feel for Madara, that's where he's going to be in a bit of trouble. Unless he can keep that thing alive or summon a fresh new one. And it goes down! And it goes down! He has Mortal Coil. Fear is going to break. Zerkers. He got Zerkers for a Gloomhound, but you still need the main pet. You don't have your main big pet. Fear on all the side pets. Tyrant is up and running, but all these pets are running in every direction. Big demolish. He has nothing left. It does go for execute. You gotta separate the Warlock from his pet as Conan charges in versus Flavor. Flavor doesn't have a parry very soon. He just gotta live. Fear, he can break out of it. He has Dark on Rachel, so you could use it to remove any dots. He does go for that, exactly. Parry to follow. Conan cannot really stop this damage. This is where Flavor is just trying to see if he can commit as much damage as possible. Gotta bleed him to Conan. He's just gotta make the most happen. I don't know if he's got a leap or anything. Blaze Storm out for Conan. Flavor back it up with a defensive stance. I don't know if you can separate from Conan at all. Stun as you go in battle sense, which is not amazing. Mortal Core is available. Stun to follow. I think Conan might just take you, but Flavor trying to see if you can live Blaze Storm, but it's just an execute away. That is a tough one. Where the word gonna be up next, goes in for a Shadow Strike, immediate killing spree to follow, but gets stunned up by Conan. Conan no longer with any defense. He actually had to send a lot versus Flavor there. As he tries to leap away, it just is over. And we're backing up out of this. Hockey, a bit of a rematch versus Word. A bit of a rematch. Word did just burn a trinket. So for Hockey, my question is though, is he playing the Hammer build or is he playing Dawnlight? I feel like if he's playing Herald of the Sun, then I think he's going to be in a great spot. If he's Hammer, you got to find a way to get the rogue low, then lock him, and then hammer him down. Cloak of Shadows, you won't be able to have a proper go. Still trying to see if you can drop the hammer. Can the hammer still go through Cloak? I thought it was all full holy damage. Is it a holy strike? Is it like holy and physical? Because it just goes through Cloak completely. Bubble out for Hockey. Word does get pretty low. He still does not have access to a trinket. Hockey could potentially just pick up the eye. I think he may just want to. He may just want to use the eye and just search for the rogue. As he does get himself a proper opener. Ambushes between the eyes of procking. Oh no, hold on, Bop. Wait, oh! I think you could have bopped it, right? Or not? I'm not sure. Demoniac does not want to let War out of his sight. Immediately hit him with a flagellation. Full lockdown, not letting him go anywhere. Full max up damage. He bleeds him up. As he does try to go for a disarm, trying to see if he can turn around. Word is actually getting quite a bit of damage on him. Hold on, that one big between the eyes to get him super low. Vanish for a second, but he does AoE him out. I think it was a tick of dot together with the fan of knives or shuriken storm. Knocking the wolves back for a moment. Does go for a full stun. Demoniac does have a cloak and a vanish. One single vanish. Is it going to be enough? The cloak? He can waddle. That's going to be on him. What's up, Crusader, my man? Don't worry about my guy. I can play aggro against back classes, lol. I honestly, like, I don't know what to do with against pet classes either. I don't blame anybody for playing passive against pet classes, honestly. I don't blame them. I think you have to take out the pets. You have to separate them, dude. You have to. Like, that cuts down so much of their damage. You know what I mean? It cuts down so much of the damage. It's not a bad move. I'm not criticizing. I'm just commenting over it. You know what I mean? I think it is the right play. Because look, if you have a Warlock or if you have a Hunter, and their pet is literally the right hand, you take out the pet, you cripple their damage. You're able to really push in and really see if you can capitalize on a win. If they're not careful, it's on them. Honestly, 3 main pets was played slow as. Head up plan to work. You have to have a plan, man. You have to go with a plan. Shadow Strike onto Chicago, full kidney shot, knocking the rogue back, step back up, trinket available. The Chicago goes in for a wall. Full burst available. This potentially could be a good go. Are you Tempest or are you? That was not Tempest. That was is that cooldown reduction or was that just Bloodlust? That lightning strike on you. Oh wait, no, you are Stormbringer. It's just a random Stormbringer proc. That's what it is. It's random movement speed buff. That's what it is. Chicago trying to see if he can get around the bend. Is it gonna be enough though here? Demoniac immediate kidney shot on Chicago does get knocked, step immediately. Technically, you could just start gliding to, what is it? Counter the knockback. It's, if you time it, it's really fun. It's really cool. You literally don't go anywhere. You immediately start getting knocked back and you just fly forward. Double stun out of the Demonic potentially. Chicago with a full ascend. Does get a proper stun. Is it enough? However, Chicago needs the big Tempest vanish out of the rogue. Does he go back in? That's a shielding for Chicago. Not a lot of shielding. Trying to go for Surge. Is going to be an interrupt. Is that enough? Still got himself lots of damage. Cloak for Demoniac, but he's just need physical damage. Kidney shot right after. Trying to knock him. Cannot get him knocked. It's not enough. Hold on. It's not enough. It's not enough. Trying to get himself a sippy cup. That's about all he can do. Chicago just walks in. I think it's over. Oh, it's over. Unless you just somehow, some way bring back. Oh, that was a fat crit there at the end. That was a big eviscerate at the end. You almost did it with Whir and Flavor, dude. Holding the fort on that team. Alrighty, boys. Now, I do know one of the teams is losing a couple people, so let's swap some bodies out and let's get ourselves another going, yeah? So, whoever's looking for more bodies, or whoever's looking to join, the groups are going to be listed under Molten Core here in a second. Under Molten Core. I'll share where to find them, but you can join us. If you play on NA and you want to join these duels, anybody and everybody's welcome. I don't bar anybody. Like, literally, if you just want to give you a shot, go for it, man. Go for it. More than happy to have you. Like, join my team? Cool. Gonna take 3 minutes? Okay, cool. That's kind of good. I'll swap out? No! Chicago, you don't need to swap out. You don't need to... You don't need to bail. No, you don't need to bail. No, you're fine. You don't need to go anywhere. No! You don't need to swap! Boris, I think, is maybe losing bodies. Oh, no! You don't need to go! Alright. Left me by myself here. I miss you already. Alright, we gotta group up. Chicago's swapping, so if you guys want to join us, more than welcome to. And Boris is gonna take a second to flex. Get my spot. I think, yeah, Wes was given a spot and it was on Boris' team, man. Reverence? Oh, Rev, yo! Rev, I miss you, guy. How are you doing? Hey! Updated you. That's awesome. Happy for you, Chicago. Enjoy it, my guy. Enjoy it. Azan, if you want to join, the other group will be listed here in a little bit. Our group is chill. If anybody's dropping bodies, it'll be Boris, and Boris will list in a second. Promise ya. Promise ya. You need more? Yeah, perfect. Boris, list your group. There's Azan, and look out for Azan, and that'll be perfect, man. That'll be perfect. What am I making lead? I'll make Caneric lead. I'll make Caneric lead. Why don't you change your paladin? I guess when you change to human, you change the name too. Because I know you had a slightly different name last time, right? Wait, did I make that up? What's up, my guy? What's up, Dan? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my guy? I have 5? Okay. So Flex needs one more. Turning PC on. Got it. Okay, so we don't actually have a spot extra. We don't have it. We'll rotate more people as time goes on, but right now, Boris is waiting for Flex real quick. So we'll give him a second. I like him a look. I do like it too. I think it looks good. I think the ratio is also not bad either. I do like the dwarf just because of the extra utility button for really key situations, but like having an extra trinket. And the look, yeah, it looks good. I do agree with you on that. Mog looks great, dude. Mog looks sick. Hi, Rufus. What's up, Rufus? My bad. I'll join Shadow Priest doesn't bring too much. I'll join, but Priest doesn't bring too much of these. I'll end up hurting bodies. Not honestly. Shadow Priest actually could do really well. They can do really well. Like as a void, we have a Shadow Priest, and you got that rift, and you could go behind the pillar with that channel, and you just gotta get a bit of CC. They are much better than the Warp. Much better than the Warp. They have quite a bit of a bite to them. Quite a bit of damage. Like getting locked down by a Priest and a Fear into a stun. Yeah, and they do have better survivability. That is very true. You can pick up that one talent that like leeches health from everybody. Technically, it's like it's a bit of like a I don't know, should Priest run this at duels, but like as of right now, it's allowed. So like you actually have a lot of healing. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, so if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. It's all about using your defenses sparingly or timing them at a perfect time. You have pretty short CDs, but using it at the right moment can help. Getting that CC chain of like blind, oh not blind, fear into a stun or silence or whatever. Getting those insanity channels. I think he's having PC problems. All good, Boris. Give him. I'm fine waiting a little, man. I'm fine giving him a second. It's up to you, my guy. It's honestly, if you want to give him like a minute more, a couple more minutes, I'm perfectly fine waiting. If you think like we should just get somebody in and then get Flex next round, that could work too as well. Yeah, there's 2 spots. I mean, if you want to do it, man. Yeah, so we could. Yeah, if you want to list it, really quickly in LFG under 5V5 1V1 DUELS under Molten Core, the raid, that would work too. Yeah. Be enough fight. Yeah, we'll have it listed. Okay, they're listed right now. Yeah, so it'll be. I think it'll be. Are you listed under? You're listed somewhere. MP. What's your character name? Hold on. Here we go. They're listed. So if you guys want to join, they're listed on a multi-core right now. So if you want to join up. They got 1 spot, maybe 2 spots, because Flex wants to join him, but it might be having some PC issues on his end. Clear on X real quick. Yeah, all good. We're doing this right now. Azan, yeah. Azan, Azan, I think is the name that I saw earlier. That works. Anybody and everybody's welcome, honestly. I sub now? Hell yeah. Okay, he's coming. Cool. Ready? Ah, beautiful. It was Kineric and invite spectator match. Boris, Kineric. 5 Blades Edge. Normally I don't get a request for Blades Edge, but we'll do it. What's up, Jake? How you doing, my guy? We're in, boys. We are in. We are in. Hopefully it worked. Did I make Kineric lead? I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Kineric lead. Okay, we tried it. We've given it a go. Let me know if I need to requeue. If I messed up. Hope I didn't. Yeah, yo, what's up, Yossi? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. Hey, welcome, welcome. Every time I've been in a while, I'm just stuck in Outlaw now. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun, man. Hey, bridge one? Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can queue for the bridge one. Yeah, try to queue for the bridge one. Yeah, that's the one I queued up for. Blades. Unless it didn't work. Did it send? Yeah, requests have been sent. It is a bridge one. Yeah, it is a bridge one. It should work. 20% haze to smashing? Dude, yeah, it's a difference once you get 20%, isn't it? There it is. We're in, I think. There it is. Okay. Either it was bugging or it wasn't working. Yeah, so does it leave? What do you mean? I think OP, but pretty good. They're pretty good. They got nerfed a little, but they're still very popular, very strong. Everybody's still playing them. Map existed? Yeah, we're not gonna be doing that already. I'm not gonna. It's not like you guys have been in these duels. You know how often we do this? It's just like single digits if ever. Sometimes we don't even do this map. You know how it is. I got requested by a little dragon rogue who has a knockback. So like, let him have his fun with one knockback. Let him have his fun, right? This is the dream. This is ideally the dream. Alrighty. Switch. We got ourselves Conan over for the team 1. Epic Morales over for the team 2. Nelf over in the back. Demoniac. We got ourselves Azon as Morales. Where's the reverence? My man, I missed you. Oh, this sound looks so good. Immediate bonding shot. The Hunter got himself the angle. Succubus EC with a Soulfire. Got himself a trinket immediately. So potentially, this could give Reverence a combo. This could give Reverence a window. All he needs, Mortal Coil, maybe a Fear. Doesn't go for the Fear, just Soulfire immediately. Big burst off the bat with an Infernal Shot of Fury. As he's trying to see if he can lock down Epic. Does have the damage. Hold on, does have the angle. I was gonna say losing the angle, but does have the angle. Locked out perfectly for a Chaos Bolt into Soulfire. Does go for the wall and everything. Just to limit. That's a lot of coolness being sent. And look at Reverence's health. Slowing those pets down. I haven't seen a war like his Shadow Flame in such a long while, man. Oh, Shadow Fury? I don't remember. Stone onto Epic. Trying to go for a bolt. Hold on a second. That perfect bolt. That was huge. Epic, super low. Reven's actually getting kind of low too. Hold on a second. This could be really bad for Reven's trying to go for a bit of heal, but he can't Cataclysm. Does it still AoE him? I don't know if it does. It just hits one good hit. Mortal Coil locks it. I think he wins this. I think he does get it. Oh, the Shadow Flame. Oh, and he's trying to see if he can get himself out of that situation. Azon, I don't know if he's going to give this man a chance here. He's got... Oh, no! No! Epic Morales did it and thrown in everything in there, didn't he? He sent everything at the guy. Dawnlight next versus Azum. Big hammers coming down. Dawnlight immediately trinkets it with a shoulder bend. It's Azon also burning a trinket as well. Trying to go for Serum Glare, getting interrupted, locked him. Hold on a second. That could be danger spot. When you get locked down like this, no bubble, he's just gonna go bubble early. Azon holding on to his. He's trying to save his a little bit later. He got him to Spell Warden. So you're just going to use immunity to counter Dawnlight, just continue to punishing him. Horse for horse, just trying to see if he can run up on him. literally staying on him. Hand of freedom for Dawnlight. Is Azen got a hand of freedom or does he get the freedom with a horse? Stun onto Azen. Could be in trouble. Tactical still does have a bubble. Needs to be very careful. Dawnlight just going in for a bombing run. Just blasted hammers. Got behind the pillar. Now Azen get himself a chance to do the same. Big hammer coming down. Dawnlight could be under a lot of trouble. Leon hits for both of the paladins. So both of them have been stabilized. Dawnlight, I don't know if he has a Blessing of Spell Warden. He might just have Bop. If he only has Bop, then Azen has a bubble. And Dawnlight basically does not have a way to stop Azen's go at all. Element of Focusing Lens. It's like a PvE type of like embellishment. It's not a great embellishment. It deals like, it's like the only one that kind of deals moderately okay damage, but it's mostly a PvE one. Embellishments are pretty weak nowadays. Did it do a lot of damage? Maybe on BM it does a lot of damage, right? Who knows? It's killed me? Oh no. Oh wait, it might have been Azen's then. Yeah, it might have been Azen's. Yeah, he does very, very little damage normally. Bop out for Dawnlight, but Azen actually does take a backseat. He sees the Bop, and I think maybe he's so used to like, oh, I see an immunity, I'm gonna back out. As a paladin, you can ignore that one. It's like if you're playing against a Frost Mage and the Ice Block, but like you have like the old Chaos Bolt that goes through immunities. That's basically paladin against Bop, man. Big hammer down for Dawnlight, trying to see if he can potentially take it. Azen needs a proper go right there. He's got wings. Maybe it'll be enough here. Both paladins are so low. Azen still has a bubble, so he can stay in. He can actually keep in play. But if Dawnlight just bursts through his L, just gets a fatty crit, he might be able to potentially take it. Azen needs to be very careful. Bubble. There's no shot. There's no way. Yeah, Azen does take it. That was such a risky bubble at the end. That was risky. It was from Pally. Okay, yeah. It's just it doesn't do a lot of damage, Rev. It doesn't. It's like a judgment proc. I think his judgment proc did, that's all. It doesn't do a lot of damage. At least in PvE content, it never really did. That's what I run from a rogue, but like it does nothing. And Word just goes in for a full go there. And with a leap by Conan, got himself a full stun onto Word. Does go for the trinket. Trying to see if he can back up out of there. Quick charge onto the rogue. Is going to be a disarm right after. With a fear to follow, Conan got himself a proper go potential. Just punching the guy. Just beating him up right now. Pummeling him. Bullying him for his lunch money. Did an auto-dose for real? Yo, I would have loved to see an auto-dose. Yeah. If I could flip a button just so I could like make everybody immune, heal all the leftover competitors and like take off immunity, I would be doing it, dude. I would be enforcing auto-dose so people could go in for a proper like back-to-back rounds with everything. Reset cooldowns, everything, dude. How wild would that be? That'd be some like straight up like almost like a brawl type of duel, you know what I mean? You get a kill, all your cooldowns reset and you're fully healed. How cool would that be as a rule set? That'd be nuts. That's gonna be Word. Try to see if you can take down Conan into a charge by Conan. Got himself a reflect. I don't think he can reflect much versus Word. Although he did reflect something. He reflected something. I have no idea what to reflect versus Rogue. I know my class, and I know that there's nothing magical about it to reflect. Nelf is going to be up next. Yeah, it's a need. It is a need, dude. It is literally a need. I would have loved to have like customizable rule sets for these duels, honestly. And it looks like he's given Word a proper chance at the very least to get a reset. He got a sippy cup. He's got himself some meat food. Nelf setting up all the traps around the corner. It looks like there's, the angle, there was nothing in front of him on the bridge, but like the trifecta triangle still works in play. He got a knockback, he's got himself a freezing trap. Nelf could actually path over to some of those traps if he wanted to. Killing spree onto Nelf, he does pop a wall for it, still takes a lot of damage. Flanking strike back onto Word, that's a lot of damage too. Get this shot, there's another wall. Nelf is winding out of cooldowns really quickly, and that's a freezing trap to at least reset away from Word for a second. Got him some manic bandages. I don't know if he has a proper first aid or anything, but does go for Exile, does go for a couple of things. A 29% damp, but a big grapple for the Rogue. Cloak and Shadows to follow. It's a turtle for an elf. So that's just a full immunity for immunity. We're trying to see if we can back up out of it. He does have a, I was going to say 100 mark, but Cloak and Shadows removes it. So the question is, he tried to see if he could find him. Nelf was perfectly fine, just waiting out and staying in camo for Word. He did get to avoid getting hit by 100 mark, so I was very, very lucky. But there are now a couple of traps set on the far side of the bridge where Nelf is at, so he's in a great spot right now. Oh, it's reflect summon, cough, cough. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. It's better to send it, even if you just like don't really reflect much, you know what I mean? The hate back at rogues, reflecting the hate back at rogues. If hate was a element type, I think it does like at least 5 morality damage, and I imagine it's all just shadow damage, right? Crimson. Crimson damage. What is it? Crimson flame? Ruby flame? What is it? The evokers have like that red Dragonflight's magic. What is it called? Crimson fire? Ruby fire? You know what I mean? Like, Scarlet Fire, I think it is. I imagine that's what hate, like actual just hating what somebody would do. It does 5 morale damage and like Scarlet Fire type of damage. Oh, holy, what is that? Oh, what is that freezing trap? He almost like he knew. He just sent it right at him. That was so good. Knockback as the sap comes through. If only you could stun with a pet while it's sap, that would be nuts. Kidney shot onto no. Is it going to be enough? Flanker strike goes in for feint death for a second. Big killing spree. He doesn't have much to really work with. Just trying to see if he can dot up where and back up out of there. If he could somehow kite him out. Walls available. Yeah, keeping him dotted, I think, is the play. Look at it. The dots are doing damage. Survival Hunter going like a full dot build is actually really, really good. Biting shot. He doesn't want to break it. He's not going to break it. He's not going to break it. He has to break it. Just to back away. Freezing trap on the other side. Oh, but the flashing blade. The flashing blade at the end. And Demoniac Shadow strikes the man immediately, marking him for death. Word with an immediate evasion. And that's a disarm, but a blind traded. There's going to be a reset for Demoniac. Will not be able to go for a proper sap. Where should be able to find him? Does catch him. With some between the eyes. Big killing spree to follow. Does lock him with a kidney shot. Word does not have an out here. It's a lot of damage for Demoniac. Now is a good time to really maximize that damage. This is going to be a short blind reset. Cloak of Shadows for Word. Just try to see if he can get some damage back in here. Evasion enough for Demoniac. Just try to see if he can grab him behind him, but he can't anymore. He needs to be able to step, kidney shot him, but he can't. And Demoniac does have enough. Just continue the pressure. Continue the damage. Taking him out. Fairlane going to be up next from trying out the Frost Mage this time around. -5 morality, +5 disrespect. Exactly. Yeah. exactly. This Fairlane getting hit with a sap. This has got himself, hopefully it's some kind of a go versus Demoniac. Demoniac does have a knock here. And the Braze. That's exactly what he wanted. I swear, I see someone like, every time an Evoker goes in for a Shadow Strike, I see someone like flickering behind him. It looks like a potion. I swear it looks like a potion. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but it looks like a potion. Flurry down. Onto Demonic. As long as you can just hit him with some slows and just continue to blink him with instant cast as a Frost Mage, that's huge. Cheap Shot does not have a blink for it. I think he's playing Shimmer though, however. That's a full burst out of the rogue. Ice block. Yeah, he has to force a block. Yeah, for Demonic, he just got to play it super safe and he'll just be okay. That's all he's got to do. Just play it super safe and he'll be okay. This Fairlane got himself at least a bit of a reset. Ice block and everything. Got himself shields up and all that. Image in case the rogue is going to attack him, but the rogue, he's just scouting. He's just waiting. You have a second block, but what you really need is to somehow break out of that CC. I don't know if you have a blink. You need to get a lockdown on the rogue. He does have a trinket, so he's going to be okay. But I don't know. Fairlane maybe can block it, but Ice Form is good because at least he can get stunned. But yeah. I think it's a random. Was that a real Ice Form or random proc? Yeah, I don't know if Fairlane can do much in this situation. It's a tough one because the rogue gets an opener. You get super low. Not having a blink to get out of those stuns immediately. It's just, I mean, it's rough. You actually have nothing left. The only way I think you win is if a rogue makes a mistake. But he can just play it super slow. He goes in for stuns. Battery saps you. Yeah, a shield does help. Does blink, maybe invis. Try to for invis. Yeah, it's tough. It is tough. I don't know what you could do in that situation. I don't know if there's a winning strategy there. It is a rough one. Some matches, some duels are like just not much of a win condition, and there literally is nothing you can do. Like you could play super well. You could play optimally, but sometimes it's just not like a win condition specifically, unless you have like the right loadout. And I think just not having a blink for that can definitely hurt a bit. Demoniac try to see if he can back away for flavor. Get a shot to follow. Does he go for a trinket? Vanish for Demoniac. Very aggressive use of a vanish. I don't know if he meant to vanish. Evasion for parry. Try to see if he can get behind him. Cheap shot right after. Doing quite a bit of damage through the wall. Doesn't even matter. He's just ignoring Warrior's wall. Does go for the fear. Does he have a stun to lock him? First aid for a second. Does he get whatever health he can? Demoniac is in a good spot. He's got himself a full blind. Shadow step. Duking it. Perfect for him. Lead by the warrior. Smoke bomb will not be able to escape him completely. Trinket out of the blind. Trinket for the warrior. Trying to go for another step. Does get himself another juke. Able to back up out of there. The dragon going in for a cloak of shadows. I don't know if he wants to live for 30 seconds longer just to get himself one little knock. But you might. Flavor does have second win, so he's going to recover and mage food. So you got to get aggressive with him. Yeah, he's just going to recover. There's nothing you can do. Sap is not going to stop the heal. That's the problem. As a rogue, you're almost encouraged just to get super aggressive. You have to keep him bleeding. And now you have to find a different strategy here because both trinkets are down. Flavor could lock you down in a full stun. He does have the health If only warriors like Onjuri could whirlwind without needing rage or something, right? If only they could at least whirlwind so you could do some kind of AoE while looking for stealthies, right? Kind of like a Fury warrior can. Then I feel like you could leap whirlwind, and there's a good chance like when you leap through a direction, you might be able to get him. 2P's got reflected? No way! I forgot our 2P's does like a little bit of shadow damage. Still the most useless 2P's in the world, but damn, that's hilarious. I forgot how the rogue tier said is like some shadow damage on our ambushes, pistol shots, most calm point builders, right? Pretty sure. As you get it picked up, Demoniac with a Shadow Strike, get the opener, kidney, trade it with a Stormbolt, not in a great spot. This way you really want to have a go. You don't have evasion. You can lock down Flavor, full burst and everything. He doesn't have a parry. Disarm for a second on the Evoker. Bladestorm Reactor, trying to see if he can step him. Does not want to let you get stepped. Does not want to let you get stepped. Knocking him. He does go for the charge to recover. Vanishes and charges back in. Trying to AoE him out. There goes the strike with an evasion available. Unless you have a stun and you can end it right here. Demolish. Oh, with an evasion. It could be anyone's game. Stun. Hold on. Cheat death real quick. He's got a strike. Kidney. Wait a second. He's still bleeding though. He is still bleeding. He got a kill at the end. I can't believe that. These rogues. 3 for one, 3 for the other. You guys are gonna get us nerfed again. Rogues. Dude, if rogues are gonna get nerfed, just look back to this video specifically. They'll be like, this is the point where this is the point where all bad things started. This right here. Oh man. BS. Dude, I'd be upset with that too, honestly. Cheat death, dude. Exactly. Cheat death. Sometimes cheat death doesn't even proc. So honestly, I'm surprised cheat death even proc for him. A lot of times he just doesn't. Just do nothing. My god, it was so cool. That was fun. It was such a close duel. You guys both played really well. Really well. Last one? Alright, sounds good, Boris. Last one for Boris. Kineric, let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're good to go, my guy. Because you're the lead right now. Let me know if you're chilling. Oh, you're just supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. He's good. Alright, Boris is also ready too, right? Yeah, and plus, yeah. I do have a team. I do have a group that I'll probably will be doing some M+ later, Boris. I gotta get some work done too. I would love to join it, but I gotta get some work done, and then I got a group that'll probably be doing some more M+. I was able to catch up with a couple of friends from Battle for Azeroth, and be doing some keys together. We timed our first 12, man. We got all 11s out of the way. I timed my first 12 at the very least. Arakara, it was great. I enjoyed it. I think I played that one as Assassination too. It was really fun switching back and forth, honestly. That's actually really fun. Let's do a... I don't know what map did we do. Did we do another Grand? Just to... As a possible last one for the night? Yeah, let's do another Grand. It's a solid one. Clutch, yeah. Only one thinking someone's going to go last ever for years. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Alrighty. Let's give you guys a proper go. Proper another go. This is it. I was here. We were here. And alrighty, to Twitch. Cohen over in Team 1. We got us as Epic Morales over in Team 1 also. I don't know why we're gonna switch up the teams here. Now we got ourselves Demoniac. Wait, that's what your rogue looks like without going Drago form? Oh. I mean, the set looks kind of good. What are the gloves? They kind of match. The gloves match with the rest of the set pretty good. I also like the weapon choice. That is really, really good. We got Azen as well. Dawnlight over for the team 2. We got ourselves Fairlane, Flavor of the Month. Reverence is first up. He's rushing out like as if he's first. He's ready to go. He's gunning for it. Or not? Or no, it is Flavor. Flavor first up. Versus Epic Morales, the man ready to go. Now the question is for Flavor, he just needs to make sure he doesn't get caught out. He needs to find a way to get behind the pillar. He can only guess like it's either nobody's out or it's a stealthy approaching him. Seeing that the rest of the team is out of stealth, they're all hanging out. There could only be one culprit here. So he's kind of hanging out by the wall. With a hunter's mark, he knows for sure where he's at. He's positioned exactly to where he wants to be. Kind of guessing where the hunter is because there's only a couple angles where you could have gotten him. He didn't attack it from here. So there's only a couple of ways where he could have been. He just wants to stay by the wall. Because if you have a wall line of sight away from the pets, away from kill commands, he might be okay. Leap it over, getting Morales to attack him midway through. Able to reposition behind the wall. Trying to see if he can force the Hunter to get himself in a bad angle or get up on melee. Which is where then Flavor can just close the gap without having to charge. Epic Morales disengages. Then you use your charge. Then you use your mobility. But he's really just trying to force a way for Morales to close that gap. Stun. It is going to be perfect for Morales. Got him in exactly a good spot, but he's backing out a little bit too far. He's backing up away where he needs to be in getting kill commands. He needs to have line of sight of the guy. Like, you definitely want to make sure the warrior isn't just charging to you directly, but you do want to be able to like control your pets the best possible. Perfect scatter on the charge. Immediately has the warrior backing up on it with a parry. You have to play super defensive against a BM hunter like that. Full stun on all these pets with the shockwave. You have to get the line of sight though. I know that the warrior can charge you, leap you, stun you, all those things. But you doubt it's a balance, dude. It's a balance to that because the hunter definitely wants to find a way to kite while dealing damage. And Flavor needs that pillar, needs that line of sight. Otherwise, he's just gonna get steamrolled. He needs to find a way to close those gaps. And if you can get Epic Morales close to him, he will demolish. Feint dead that last bit of demolish, but he's just gonna back up out of there. Takes a bit of damage, back it up out of there real quickly. For Morales, it's a question of stunned, but does he have the combo here? As Flavor is just right next to him, almost. He sees it, he can't catch him, backs up out of there. Man, it's gonna be a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of back and forth because Flavor could have just, I think, charged there. Flavor could have just charged there, but I don't think he can. He can't charge there. And look at these pets, man. When you have a lot, I feel like one of these pets is not the right thing, but when you get a bunch of them proccing with a couple of kill commands, that's where things get really rough. Plus a black arrow on top of it doing damage over time. That is brutal. Stun, you're able to break out of it with a Blaze Storm. Epic with a turtle, got himself plenty of defenses. As soon as Flavor sees that damage, he backs up out of it immediately. Pet's still on him. Pet's still on him. For Epic, he basically just... this is rough. I don't know who wins this one, but I think you have to play it super safe like the Sphere onto Morales. Does he have a trinket? Stun, full demolish. Oh, the full demolish. That gotta be satisfying to be a warrior, to have the final hit of demolish, get the kill. That's gotta be the best part. That's gotta be the best part. But he has to now play that same strategy yet again, because now he's playing against Nelf. That is a survival hunter, however, who's going to end up weaving in, trying to get a butcher blade, trying to get some dots in you, but he's still got quite a bit of range damage to deal with you, knocking you out of the pillar, trying to see if he can get you out of there. Reflect up for Flavor, stun onto Nelf, drink it immediately, does get rooted for a moment. That's a full burst available. He also used the Dark Rune racial early on, so he won't have that anymore. But Nelf, question is, now that he doesn't have a trinket, this is a bit of a tough spot. Flavor has to play this pillar game. A lot of you guys watching, a lot of you guys do hate the pillar games. Like, why is he just chilling behind the pillar? Why don't he just run out and fight? If he puts himself out in the open, he just gets kited by a hunter and gets whittled away. Reflect on a phrasing, that gives an opportunity to close the gap without needing to charge. Full shockwave and everything. He's got himself in a good spot. If the hunter disengages, he can charge him. He can chase. He has the chase right now. He won't be outran. Full demolish. Backs up out of the immediately. Seeing now with the defensive. Not a bad move. Now try to see if he can commit. Got himself potentially big burst, potentially big go with a coordinate itself, but he just can't close that gap. Flavor, unless he got himself like a leap with a stun and then has to charge for the next disengage, as long as he has an answer to the mobility of Nelf, he might be okay. The problem is though, you're not only dealing with mobility of a hunter, but also all these traps that can slow your movement. Imagine charging in and you get rooted by a charge trap. That is the worst. Or you get knocked as soon as you go for a leap. Right there, he's trying to see if he can make a play, trying to make a move. Tar trap slowing him down. Botting shot, he's stuck. He has to see if he can get stunned up behind the pillar. Nelf backed out for safety, but should have probably went a little more aggressive. Freezer trap just to hold the guy, looking for a camo. Potentially is going to go for a bit of a reset. Still bleeding though, and I think for Flavor, if he has a bleed on the pet at all times, I think that is the play. That is the play. Mounting up, but he's not charging. Mounting up, he knows there's traps ready for him. He needs to make sure there's a Blaze Storm ready in case things go bad. Reflect is going to help him against Freezing Trap. Perfect charge, but it's a turtle for Nell. Looking for maybe a bit of a reset. Flavor, again, played it super safe right now against these hunters. As he got himself avatar and everything. Reflect, I think, is still available. Blaze Storm, pretty sure. I can't see Blaze Storm, but I'm pretty sure it's available. Possibly. Nell not being able to get a proper camo hurts, and him being able to avoid that Freezer Trap is great. Trinket just so you get himself a proper go. Blaze Storm, I think it's over. I think it's lights. I think it's actually lights out, but potentially. If you can just reconnect again real quickly right now, I think you just end it. Right here. Possibly. Freezer Trap, man advantage. He just needs to close the gap again. One more. Just one more time. Actually, now does have a trinket backup, so maybe he might be able to play the long game. He might be able to play the long game. Fear does get the charge off of that Fear. Stormbolt to fall. A trinket is available. Demolish does connect fully. Charge trap is going to slow him in place. At least can charge the charge from the pet, denying the camo, which is perfect. Charge right after. Now charging in with a coordinated stun to follow. He's got himself the most amount of damage, full blades and everything. He has to play the bleeds game. He has to play the long game. Disengage is perfect there to back up as soon as he gets charged on. Freezing trap for a second. He gotta, I think, keep the dots rolling some way, somehow. Binding shot. Able to go for flank. Hold on. Maybe big damage. Parry up for Flavor just to keep himself alive. No more charges. He's just got to have it to waddle there. That's going to be a charge trap to stop him. Now does have a feign death. I don't know if he can maybe make some work of the feign death. No stun for a bit himself. He's got to find a way to get some dots out of Flavor though. Like just the poison, the grenades, get himself the, no, it doesn't matter. I think he just killed him with the Stormbolt just now. Just killed him with the Stormbolt. With Conan charging in versus Flavor. He's just spent. Everything got sent there. Leap. Can he somehow get away from Conan because he has second wind? Conan does not have bleeds unless he went for a roar, which he did not there, so maybe second wind recovery. If we can just stay ahead of him, he's getting the recovery. He's maximizing it. He's second wind maxing right now. He's doing it. He's actually doing it. He's doing it. Conan, unless you got to leap on the charge to reconnect, you just gotta have to let him heal. You just gotta have to stun Conan immediately with the human racial, break it out of it. Flavor does get out of Fear really quickly with Zerk. Disarm for Conan. He kind of limited what he could do. Charging back at him with the shockwave back towards Flavor. Leaping out as a full defense is out for Conan. Flavor does not really want to fight him while defenses are up. He'd rather play around parry. That'll get second win and just get an upper hand over Conan. He's got him bled up while Conan does not as a class have that many bleeds. Full blades him to follow. Battle stance. He's committed. He just needs another lockdown into Conan. Stun, demolish, is that a cool go? Full bleeds, everything is available. Let's see how a Colossus, now stun back right on him. Conan is bleeding out though. He's kind of limited on what he can really do. He's gonna have to be really aggressive, I think, with that rallying cry. Unless he can heal. And actually, Conan might not be in that bad of a spot. Hold on. Conan just standing next to Flavor. As long as you can get the damage into him, you actually do get quite a bit of damage. Your sustained damage, I think, is a little bit better than that of an arms warrior. He's got the bleeds, he's got the burst, but I think your overall sustained is slightly better than his. Demolish, perfect setup, gets you super slow. It's an execute range, got him some mortal strike, big execute to finish it off at the end. Taking him out with Azan charging in. And Flavor, actually, after that duel, did not use a wall, did not use a trinket, so he actually has cooldowns versus Azan. I don't know what a warrior can do against a paladin, honestly, especially when you can bop and then rotate a bubble right after, or lay in hands and bubble with while forbearance up. That's tough. He goes for Fear. At the very least, maybe he can get second wind healing. And that maybe can help him leverage the duel a little bit. Because the Paladin, as long as he's not playing Herald of the Sun, he can't dot him. He can't rot him. There's only so much he can really do. He might be able to go all the way, potentially. As long as he's very careful when he uses parry, he's got to get the burst to get cooldowns on a Paladin. Stunning, reflecting, a stun is so perfect for him. This is an opportunity to make some kind of a go. Wall off for Azan, taking a lot of damage right now. Azan could potentially be pressured. If you just go for big damage, Azan does bubble it. I don't think you have anything for this. You have parry, and you can leap. I think a Warlock Hellstone there, potentially. I think it was a Warlock Hellstone. Try to see if you can get him some sharper blades. Azan does not have an answer. He could bop. He could potentially bop this. Demolish, charge it back in. He disarmed unless he can bop. Shield of Vengeance. Flavor does not have much health to work with. Reflect is available. Stun. You just go in. You just commit. You just end it. Stun with a hunch. Wait a second. No. No victory. The slip and pass his grasp into a layered hands to get a full heal and just to get hammered. Oh no. I feel like a victory was in that man's palm, in the palm of his hand, and then it just gets snatched away. Lay on hands at 50% dampening. Full healed that man. My God. The Paladin buffs in 1105 have been so good for them. Full killing spree out for Wes. You know what? All this work that Wes was able to do here versus the Paladin, all this work that he just did, that was all set up by the warrior. It's kind of like when you pop the lid off the jar. Flavor loosened it for him. Let's be fair. He loosened the jar. He loosened the jar. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, pistol shots, man. He tried to knock. That's rough. Sweet, but I feel like he would have gotten the 4. It's crazy how good Pally is. The fact that you can like bop or lay on hands and you can still bubble, it's wild. Lay on hands heals for full health at 50% dampening. It's crazy. I'm glad the Palace got a really good set of changes, but man, I feel like the Warrior was doing so good. And just like, he tried it, like literally you played perfect. You played exactly how you're supposed to, and it was just like, it doesn't matter. You played the wrong class. You know what I mean? That's so rough. Oh, man. I feel like Warriors and Paladins always go back and forth with one another when it comes to duels. Like Rogues and Warriors too. Death Knight and Paladins also. Mage versus Warlock, I feel like go back and forth, right? Some classes I feel like have natural dueling aspect to them. Right? Rivalries, I guess, to some degree. But like, that one is interesting. That one is very, very interesting. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, man. It's that talent that Lay on Hands can heal, like, ignores all the healing reduction effects, right? Maybe it should be, like, half as effective against dampening. Like, I want it to be a good heal, but, like, super giga dampening and you got, like, a full reset. It's just... And you can bubble right after, right? So you can literally get low on health, reset, and immediately bubble. 100% wins before that, right? Needed buffs. 100% win that before, right? Yeah, yeah. Unneeded. I think the buffs are good in PvE. I think those are good dungeon and raid buffs. For PvP, it's been like wild how strong these are. You know what I mean? Alrighty. So Boris is Zowski. His homie is Zowski. 5 still maybe my last. I think we'll call it here, Kandarik. I think we'll call it for now because Boris is Zowski. So we'll just chill. I think we'll just chill. I appreciate you. We got a cap, dude. We got to do some twos. Last time we played was a lot of fun. I want to play some more. I'll be down tomorrow if you have time. Or Monday or something. I can hit you up. Because I had a lot of fun playing the games we did. Plus, my class pops off right now, so it's really... Might as well play it, right? Might as well play the hell out of it. Do these boys. Yeah, we'll do. We'll do. Damp afflicted it? Yeah, Damp used to afflict... So, dampening normally does afflict Lay on Hands. However, there's now a talent the Paladins got in 1105 because they got a whole new class talent tree. There's a lot of good talents in there, and Blizzard did a great job with it. But there are some talents that are like really strong, but it was like some situations that are just incredibly good, right? Generally, it's a good tree. It's really good. It's not broken on its own. But there are some situations where it's like crazy. Like they just sit in stuns less long, right? It's just a passive for them if they pick it up. You get stunned, you just don't set it as long as other classes. Why? Because you play Paladin. It's kind of cool. It's crazy. But and like with how they change their talents, you could easily spend a talent point into that talent while picking up all the other performance-based talents. So you get like a plenty of opportunity to pick flavor options, and that could be you're like, well, PvP, so I don't want to get stunned, like ever. You just don't sit stuns as long as everybody else. Just because you play Paladin, you pick the right class. Then there's another one with Lay on Hands where like it does more healing and ignores all healing debuffs. So like let's say in a raid or a dungeon, some bosses will have like a healing mortal strike effect on a tank, and like a red pally can heal them through that effect, right? To make sure that cooldown is effective. That also applies in PvP against dampening. So even if you have like dampening, reducing the healing by 50%, the talent helps it ignore it completely. And Lay on Hands is basically just like a full top heal off. It puts a forbearance on you, so normally you'll be able to have to cycle between forbearances of Lay on Hands, bubble, bob, but you also now got a talent where you can bubble even if forbearance is up, so you don't need to plan your forbearances that much. The only thing you really need to plan is around Lay on Hands and bob, but like if let's say you're in a rough situation, like let's say you get super low, you Lay on Hands. You get low again, you just bubble because you're fine. And then when you get low again, you bob because forbearance is gone by then. So you can like cycle from one big ability that heals you or gives you full immunity. The big button, the big pally buttons. You can cycle from one to the next if you wanted to. And normally players have played for like ever playing around forbearance, right? Oh, pally plus Lay on Hands. Now is my time to nuke him. Now is my time to make a play here, you know? But now it's like pallies can no longer really be punished for pressing forbearance like they used to, right? Yeah, so it's just very different, and I think it's gonna take some time to get used to it, but it's definitely a jarring experience. Certain. Damp afflicted it, now it's ignoring damp, full healing. Yeah, it's crazy. It's good. I mean, again, I'm glad the Paladins got the buffs. I think generally like they needed something new with the classroom. It wasn't really all that interesting, and they got a lot of good stuff in there. I think it's really good. But like in some situations, it is really good. You know what I mean? And that I feel like could definitely be like frustrating. Because it's like, like I said, it was a mechanic for paladins for long where you could punish a paladin if they didn't manage for barons. But now paladin in a way became easier because you no longer have to carefully watch for barons as much. You can bop and then bubble right after laying hands to follow because by then for barons is gone. You know? So it's just, it takes away some of that like cooldown management from the class, which I think makes it more approachable and a lot more people are going to pick it up. I think it should. It's a fun class. It's really, really good. Pally is great in general, like fantasy wise and all that. Mogs are good. Playstyle is pretty easy to get into. It's awesome. You should play Pally. But it is one, like, imagine if, let's say, rogues, just like, you know how rogues have to build comp points and set up all that big burst damage and like cycle through the resources and manage CDs and stuff. What if rogue just had like every single, they didn't need to build comp points anymore, and they just like started doing some wacky stuff, like every finisher did like 3 million damage and they could just spam finishers. People will be like, well, that class doesn't even play around the playstyle. There's no like extended mechanic. Like, it's so easy, you just can't get punished for missing resources. You don't have to manage resources. You know what I mean? Nobody would be happy about it. So I wonder if it's one of those situations where it's like, well, you just took someone who was like a bit of a skill cap with Pally, and now you're like kind of removed it or softened it, I guess. Because it's not completely gone. It's less punishing. And I think some things about classes, like a class that's overly punishing shouldn't be, but I think there should be a way to punish a class one way or another. You know, burn the paladin? No. Should have added a PvP modifier, but yeah, they should probably add like some kind of a PvP modifier where like, I think it's cool to be able to use lay on hands, but like, maybe it shouldn't like full heal you, right? A huge heal, fine, but maybe not like a full heal, you know, like something, anything. Or, I don't know, maybe like if they made it like a heal over time, right? Because then the paladin needs to plan around it and you can still maybe fight through it. If it's like a big heal, but it happens like over a long period of time. I mean, they're like paladins can still cheese it, but let's say like they place that on the hands, it's not just like, it's like, well, if I still have cooldowns, I can still potentially land a kill. You know, I don't know, maybe some, I don't know, I'm throwing an idea. Maybe a hot healing over time is not a great one, but you see what I mean, right? I want pallies to be good, but it's like, and this is just me talking about like pallies from like a third-person perspective. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, that's actually very strong. Sometimes there's not a lot of win condition. They enhance bobble into a bop, and it's like, wait, yeah, there's no way. You can't play around that. It's just over. 150 over 5 to 8 seconds. Maybe, who knows, right? Yeah, something like that would be like maybe counterable, because then and then it's like up to paladin to use that ability as early as possible. But let's say they use it like super low, it's less of like an emergency big heal or anything like that, you know. Needs a nerve, absorb so much damage, shield the top. Hours warrior? Maybe. Wait, what was giving him shields though? Kevin, can you see what was giving him shields on details? You don't need a healer. They do heal with second wind, that is true. I don't know what gave him absorb shield. Was that just ignore pain? It might have just been ignore pain. They basically absorb about 50% of the damage they take into his shield. Guessing those are over. Yeah, for the time being, they are chills. How you doing, by the way, my guy? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing all right. Hopefully we'll see you here next week. Last week I just couldn't really be here, mentally, physically, emotionally. He has 100% multiple times. Really? Do you have Kevin? Do you have like details? Because I don't run details when I do spectator, so I can't see like what his healing was. I'm just interested to see what was his like overall healing there. Are they over? I think so. I think for the time being they are. Yeah, because Boris bowed out for the night. It was fun. It would be very fun. We do these every single week, chat. So if you guys want to join these, next week we got more 5v5 1v1 DUELS. Friday EU, Saturday NA. Anybody and everybody is welcome to join us. We'll be hosting more of these throughout the next few weeks, man. Definitely. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Super fun hanging out with all of you. Yo, MP, join next week, man. Join in early. We'll get you more games. How does that sound? Definitely would love to have you. Also, if you want to add me, Dalaran #1340. Let me know what it's you. Let me know it's you, because I can just message you directly and get you in one of those groups immediately, man. But yo, thank you, boys. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I'm gonna go get some food, get some work done, and get some sleep, because I didn't really get to sleep last night. But yo, yeah, thank you. Tomorrow, a day off. I'm chilling. Monday, I do want to stream. I want to stream. I don't know if I will. I want to stream. I want to stream something. I just want to be here. But yeah, this is only game. Exactly. Yeah. I do hope that we'll see like more tuning for PvP specifically. if anything. It seems to be quite a huge portion of players that really want to see something different for WoW PvP when it comes to the meta stuff, because like BM hunters are everywhere, and it's like, well, okay, well, you know, maybe we should turn them back, bring back some classes that are not as meta, you know what I mean? Like, I'm hoping to, over the weekend, maybe like Sunday, Monday, we'll have like at least a PvP class update. I think for PvE, things are mostly stable. Maybe they could buff some of the underperforming ones, but like, I think the meta has solidified pretty well already. But for PvP, I'd like to see a little bit more tuning, you know what I mean? B-Tag, I'll add Dalaran #1340. I should probably get Nightbot to like start displaying it too, maybe. I don't usually put it out. I used to put it out there, and then I was like, well, I'm getting so many people adding me, I don't know who is who. And I just, at some point I removed it from public or whatever. But Dalaran #1340 if you guys want to join the duels more. Don't worry, there's no room for chill special. All good. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful one. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.
Let it go to life.